Hi, this is Brendan Davis from Bedrock Games and the Bedrock blog, and I'm just going to do a quick update on Wandering Heroes of Ogre today. This is our Wuxia RPG that we've been working on, and I know I've had a lot of people asking me about when it's going to be released. So we had I was hoping to have it out last month actually, but we had to switch to a new layout designer, so something unexpected came up, and so that's caused a little bit of a delay. But I just spoke with the current layout guy, and he seems to think that we'll be on track for mid-July. So hopefully, provided there are no issues, and again, I don't like to set things in stone because I really like to make sure that, things are done the way I want them. A mid-July release date for the PDF is maybe on the horizon. So we'll see. Again, if that has to adjust, it has to adjust. But for right now, that's what we're looking toward, and I'm really excited to get this in print and in PDF. So after the PDF comes out, it's going to go. I'm going to send the files to the printer, and hopefully things will move quickly, and we should have it out in a month or two in print. I do have to check with our printers and make sure on an exact date. So don't hold me to that. But hopefully it should be out soon, and this is a line that I really want to support. So, Bill and I, at a certain point we had decided, okay, we're gonna focus on supplements and modules and things like that because we don't want to be making a new game every single release. But there were a lot of genres we wanted to cover. And we are going to put out a Supers game, but I have somebody else working on that, and I have the Meddlers, which is kind of a pet project, but that's something different, and it's a little more on the artsy side, we'll say. So that is a leisurely project that I'm working on in between. My dedication is going to be to Ogre providing support for it in the form of modules and supplements, and I have something that I'm really excited about that I'm working on. For like a more regular support release, but I don't want to give away too much information just yet since I'm kind of developing it. It's in the initial stages. What people can look forward to is we're going to release a sort of combo supplement module called the Ogre Inn in the Strange Land of Lifan. And that, I can't give you an exact date on that, but I'm hoping to have that out soon after we release Wandering Heroes of Ogre in print. Like right now I'm looking towards September to have all the art in and have it in layout and everything, and hopefully it'll come together around that time, and we'll be able to give you a concrete release date. And in about a year after Ogre comes out, we're going to release Profound Masters. So that's sort of the higher level Profound Master Immortal level play. I deliberately set that up so that provided we're on time, it should come out at the point where most campaigns would hit that level. There is information in the books that you can manage that yourself, but I really wanted to expand that and make it, and it really needed its own book, and it was a whole other level of play. So I really wanted to run some dedicated campaigns at that level, find out some of the potential issues, and what works, what doesn't. So we've done, we have information on Profound Master level play in the rule book, but it's going to be greatly expanded. That's going to be out in about a year, and that won't be for everybody because Wandering Heroes of Ogre, the core book, is sort of more Wuxia, and the Profound Masters book is more Zoo Warrior type stuff. So if you want that, that's the level of play that you'd be looking towards. And again, we put out the Kung Fu techniques in the public domain. So Chapter 3, which is the Kung Fu technique chapter, is out in the public domain, meaning anybody can hack it, tweak it, put out a book, make money, or just share it with their friends. And the idea is that's really what this is about. This is about building your own Wuxia campaign, and you do that by working on the different kung fu techniques that you want in your players and your sects to have. So I'm really excited about that, and you might find some new kung fu techniques in the setting in the module books, but I'm not really intending to release, at least at the moment. I'm not intending to put out other kung fu technique books, because I figure there are smarter people out there who are more creative and know what they want. And rather than me guess and put out a book, people can just make it themselves, and it'll be, it'll be perfectly suited to what they want. So if there's a person who's like really into Chang Chen and wants to have techniques that reflect those kinds of movies, then they can make their own using Chapter 3, and if they want, they can make money. If they just want to share it with people, they can do that. And I think that's better than me sort of trying to guess what different people want and putting it out there. If I get really excited about a particular style of kung fu or something, I'll maybe release one. Like if I'm watching a lot of movies that have a certain feel, and I think, this really deserves its own book, I might do that. But right now, I don't have plans to do that. I think that I think keeping that sort of the build your own wuxia aspect of the game is really what's going to be at the heart of this. So. But again, we'll see. Everything's obviously flexible, but that will be in the public domain, and I'm not going to change that. So again, if you want to print out Chapter 3, tweak it a little bit, and then put it out, you can do that. If you want to just make some of your own, techniques based off those, you can do that. And so I'm really excited. This is a game that we've been working on for a while. We did have some changes at Bedrock because of Bill's passing, and that really meant that we had to slow things down for a little bit. And so I apologize, but I think people understand the situation here, and I've really striven to retain Bill's spirit in these games. So we have sort of a motto of what would Bill do when we're working on these things, and I've really worked hard to make sure that we respect the points of view that Bill brought to the table when it comes to gaming. And I think that's reflected in the game, and there's a lot of nods to Bill in this rule book. So that's another reason why I'm very excited about this. So I will let you go, and I should have another wuxia review up fairly soon, and hopefully I'll have some more gaming stuff that I can talk about. But right now I got to get back to working on Ogre Gate, so I will talk to you later. Bye.